Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, March 28th, 2017. The U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, let's start talking about the Dow first before I get into the other. I called the Dow up uh, for today when I did the video yesterday. I based that at yesterday. It made this low right at the beginning of the day and just kept going. And I said that's a very powerful market. It's going to continue today and continue. It certainly did. The Dow actually gained 148 points today. Big move. And, the strength of this move is pretty incredible. It had a little lower opening here right at the beginning, and then it just roared all day long. No hesitation here at all. Just a tiny little pullback at the end, but this did not amount to much. So this is a very strong market with a upside bias. I will call the Dow up again for tomorrow. No problem there. Now, this is the bad part. I'm just sick about this. We had a bad day. I mean, we had a terrible day today. And I can't, it's one thing to have a bad day when the Dow tanks, but to have a bad day when the Dow goes up 148 points, that really hurts. I do not have a good explanation for some of the stuff that happened today, but it's like everything that could go wrong went wrong today for our positions. We did not have good positions coming into the day. We were negative over $3,000 with those positions on the close yesterday, but they got substantially worse today, and we closed out negative $9,000, if you believe that. So we had $3,000 go to $9,000 by the time we got out. We got into 9 new positions today. 4 were positive, 5 were negative. Um, a little more than an hour before the close, we were up over $5,000 positive in our open trade equity, and that faded at the end. Don't ask me what was going on, but we're carrying negative $700 going into tomorrow. So it's just like nothing went right today. I'll show you a couple of the frustrating trades we had. No, this isn't right. Here we go. This is Cara Therapeutics. I should have backed this up more so you could see more of what's been going on, but uh, we had we were long Cara Therapeutics coming in today. This was like the third trade, I think, or so. We had a great run in this thing. When this thing opened up here this morning, we were up $6,000 positive in Cara Therapeutics. We needed that money, and you can see here what happened in a short period of time that we were waiting to exit this. This went from $6,000 to $3,000. So our profits were cut in half in about 30 minutes there. That was bad. Okay, that was bad. But then it picks up steam again after we get out and we get re-entered up here. And then it was kind of moseying along here, but then fades toward the end, and as a result, we have negative $2,400 in Cara Therapeutics open trade. It's just so frustrating. I mean, that's most of our profits that we made over here. Very frustrating. And this is a day we really needed profits because we were getting slammed in a lot of things. I'll show you the pattern that was killing us. This is Kate Spade. Um, we had bought close to the high yesterday, but the close wasn't too bad. But then this morning, it just slams us down here, and we take $1,600 loss there in Kate Spade. And the problem is this same pattern repeated us in about 3 or 4 other stocks, and they really hurt us. We had one that cost us negative $3,000. So it was just horrible. I mean, I couldn't believe it. On a day like today, we closed out negative 9,000. That's very tough. We did have a couple good uh, trades in inverse gold mining. This is dust, and we bought this on the breakout, and it pretty much moved pretty good all day, and we have $1,300 positive in dust, and we also have JDST, which is also inverse gold mining, and we have about the same amount of profits. So between those two, we got close to $3,000 positive, and that's why we're only negative $700. We didn't have these things, we'd be negative worse. But anyway, lousy day. Trader Bob is not happy about today, but I do notice in the aftermarket these stocks are up, so maybe we'll get out of these pretty good tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday.